Today, Focus Gaming News welcomes Irina Rusimova, the Business Development Manager at EGT Interactive. Hi Irina, how are you?
Hi, I'm doing well, thank you very much. Still working
How,
from home, as you can see.
how are things there now?
Well, in terms of the COVID crisis, we are not doing that well in Bulgaria. We see currently, again, a spike in the numbers of the infected people, but I guess that everybody is already getting used to the current situation and the new reality. Really, things like social distancing, wearing a mask or constant disinfection, this is the new reality for us, and this is how we try to cope and to live. Yeah, they are basically part of everybody's everyday life nowadays.
And are businesses open there now in Sofia?
Yes, we have most of the measures are already lifted. We don't expect new lockdowns anytime soon because, of course, the economy needs some kind of a boost. However, we try to work from home as much as possible and still try to stay from the side and, of course, follow all the measures that are requested from us.
Great. So, well, just at EGT Interactive, how have you adapted? How has the company found adapting to this new situation, working from home?
Pretty much, we already got used to working from home. We didn't see any gap in between. The productivity level of the company is pretty much the same. I can actually say that we are even working more than before, and I think that many people from the industry can relate with us. It's basically because we cannot separate the work time from the private time anymore. Our offices is basically at home, and this is the main reason. But other than this, I think that what we are missing here is mainly the social part. For example, we have already more than 30 people that joined the company since the start of the lockdown. We barely know each other. So that is important. I think that everybody now is facing a real challenge of finding the balance between the home office, working from office, and still stay on the safe side. And this is the biggest challenge that is coming in front of us right now.
So, as you say, EGT made a very swift transition, a very seamless transition to working in the new situation. Can you tell us about some of the achievements the company's had over these past few months?
Yeah, even with the home office and the unexpected situation that all of us fell into, I can say that we still continued our normal everyday life and everyday work. We managed to finish some of the certifications that we have started before. For example, we managed to certify the games for the Czech Republic, for Slovakia, for Belarus. We even went live in Slovakia with one operator. It's actually one of the major operators in the market, and we are already seeing a great interest of EGT games. So I believe that this is a great market for our games. What else? We signed a number of new partnerships. We integrated some new operators. We saw our games launched in some of our core markets like Serbia, Croatia, Romania, for example. We continued with the monthly releases of the new games. The latest one is a medieval themed game, Knight's Heart. It just launched in June. Now we are looking forward to the new game coming this month, coming out. So I think in terms of productivity, we managed to keep our levels as it was before, and we did not allow any gaps in the work.
Well, it was great that the company was able to maintain that momentum over this period. I think many companies working in iGaming have seen growth during the pandemic. Do you think that's been across all of the markets in which EGT's games are present?
Uh, with some small exceptions. For example, Latvia was totally closed for even for the online casinos. Apart from that, the casino the casino segment of the industry really saw a growth, and it was because of the unfortunate lockdown of the sports betting, of course. So we also felt it. We felt it in the numbers that we were seeing in the past several months. We hope that we are going to keep the same movement and the same numbers even in the future, in the next months they're coming. Of course, we need to take into consideration also the economic situation worldwide. It is important to look one step ahead and try to be flexible and really adaptive to the ever-changing circumstances around us.
And Irina, do you expect to see the growth continuing at the same level? Obviously, some games have been discovering online gaming during the pandemic, and do you think that now that it's been discovered, now that they're there, once more traditional forms of gaming starts to return, the growth will continue? You think?
Of course, it's important for us to keep the current levels, the current higher levels after the pandemic. One of the factors for this are the brand new partnerships that we just signed. So we managed to finish a lot of integrations during the lockdown. We started some new ones. There are some new partnerships that I'm very excited about, and I just can't wait to share with you. There are some highly esteemed and well-known operators that we managed to agree with, and we are currently integrating. So with all of this and with keeping the portfolio as it is, we are hoping to maintain these levels in the future as well. I think that was a good push. So with that push, we will be able to reach new heights for sure.
Excellent. It's good to hear. We look forward to hearing more about the new operators who you have coming on board.
Stay tuned.
How do you see your markets in general, where they stand at the moment in terms of maturity? And people say a lot of Europe is particularly Western Europe, reaching a stage of maturity. Do you think there's still space in the markets where you're operating for new operators and for expansion?
Yes, so we have many markets where we would like to grow and would like to have a better representation of our games. As you know, EGT is traditionally extremely strong in some of our core markets like Romania, Bulgaria, Croatia, Serbia, for example. Even Portugal and Georgia is really one of the great markets that we have. Currently, what we are looking at is to grow our presence even more in markets such as Spain, Italy, extremely important market for us, and some of the new ones that we are currently certifying for, as I said, Czech Republic and Slovakia. So we are trying to get in as many regulated markets as possible, build a lot of sustainable partnerships and long-term partnerships with the operators there, and give visibility to our games to even more players.
Yeah, fantastic, brilliant. Well, thank you, Irina. Is there anything else that you would like to add before we finish off?
I would like to wish everyone to stay safe and healthy. It's important to be able to adapt right now in this very unstable situation. And I hope that very soon we'll be able to meet face to face again, of course.
Absolutely. Well, thanks, Irina. It's been great to speak to you. We look
Thank
forward
you. It was my pleasure as well. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Bye.